Lovely day to take a chairlift ride, but a better day to focus on the 2010 Maloof Money Cup. We're here at the Orange County Fairgrounds in Costa Mesa, California, live here on Fuel TV. Pat Parnell along with Chris Naracco and Jeff Arnold, and a packed house waiting to see who takes the title of the Volcom Street Pro and the $100,000 that comes with, and scores coming in for our first group of 3 in Zone 1. Remember, there's 3 zones. All groups will skate each zone, and then the scores will be combined. And as we predicted, what do you guys think of those scores? Nyjah, almost a 4-point differential between the rest of the field.
He's hungry. I got a feeling that he's going to give Torrey Pudwell a run for his money. I think Chris Cole might want to stretch a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm surprised Garrett Hill was skating a lot more consistent earlier. If he can kind of get into the flow in the second section, I expect great things from him. Let's talk about the next jam. So much talent. Justin Brock, Billy Marks, Bastien Salabanzi, and Sean Malto. I'd have to lean, in terms of how they've been skating, just in practice, maybe lean towards Bastien or Malto.
I'd have to agree with Bastien or Malto. Those guys really have been showing us a lot of good things over the last few days, and there's no reason to think they're going to let up at any point here.
But that man that just dropped in right there, Justin Brock, was killing it all weekend long in practice, super consistent. He's amazing. He's got a good attitude. Sean Malto, but Salabanzi is definitely the comeback kid. He's just been on a tear since the New York City Maloof.
And what's crazy about Salabanzi, he has been skating for so long and started at, when he was so young. You think that he'd be older, but he's not. 24 years old.
He's got a good head on his shoulders now. I saw him the other day, and I asked him if he's still self-propsing himself, and he said no. So that's cool. Glad to hear that about him.
Bastien just dragging his hand there a little bit. Nice looking tray flip though. He's putting some serious real estate from the base of his board on the concrete.
And Malto Mania kicking in here.
That landing for Salabanzi is one thing to note. That's kind of a contest make. The judges are going to count and he rolled away, but he was slip sliding away Baker Maker style. You wouldn't see that in the video part, but it's kosher here at a contest. But that looked perfect.
Salabanzi. Yeah, I tell you what, he hails from the south of France. Mom is French, dad is from Congo, and rumor has it he got into skateboarding. He was on a snowboard trip, and he saw some guys skateboarding in the parking lot doing ollie, and he was mesmerized.
Yeah, he started skating when he was 9 and won his first contest by the ripe age of 11.
Billy Marks taking a nice line off the side.
Old teammates with Jeff Rowley, Volcom Vans rider. He used to ride for Flip for a number of years. Now he is riding for Jart.
Let's talk about Sean Malto and why he's such a skater's skater, and why, I don't know, kids adore him. He's so humble.
He looks like he's asleep at the wheel. It's what's great about it. I'm not sure if he's in the way. He looks so smooth, effortless. He's baby costume. He's just super.
Bastien looking for a backside double flip. I tell you what, gentlemen, he was not that far off there.
And his board just launched up onto the stage. His board skates without him.
There's a lot of people that thought Salabanzi should have done better or then scored better in New York. And I'm sure that's playing a little bit into his hunger here.
What's right about him, he doesn't have a strategy. He just skates. He's just trying the hardest things that he can. There's no routine. There's no performance that he's thought about for weeks on end. It's a training facility. He just comes and just wrecks it.
And that's really the nice thing about the jam format. Keep in mind for those at home watching that aren't familiar with the jam format, basically the judges aren't concerned with tricks that aren't landed, only with the ones that are. So these guys get 5 minutes per jam just to feed off each other's energy and make good things happen.
And I like to see that no one's wearing any pads.
That's right. Safety second. Sebastian, wow, just needs to stick that.
I feel like he's going to get it.
And we are under the 2-minute mark. And then following this, we'll go into our final group, which includes defending champ Chris Cole, along with Torrey Pudwell, David Gonzalez, and Jake Duncombe.
There it is. Billy's hard at work there. He's been working on that baby for the last 3 or 4 minutes, and he finally got a handle on it.
Another great.
And Bastien Salabanzi backside double flip. Boy,
that might have been the nail in the coffin to take this zone. I don't know, because he's definitely adding it up.
Yeah, trying to figure out top 3 is going to be real tough for these judges. All these guys are ripping. There's 12 amazing dudes.
It'd be great to get a replay of that backside double flip.
Because last one on Billy Marks as well. Billy Marks had a son this past year, born on St. Patrick's Day, son catch.
Any David Gravett fans out there, he just missed making this cut. He was number 13 by a hair behind Sandoval.
Though keep in mind, he did win the best trick yesterday, the Tech Deck best trick, and so his efforts this weekend, have been rewarded.
And Sean Malto out of Kansas City.
Beautiful, beautiful backtail.
One of the best exports, I'd say the biggest export, definitely for skating out of Kansas City. As is Deuce's Wild escapist crew out there.
Down to about 30 seconds here left in jam number 2. These guys are pulling on all the stops, and this is really where they can separate themselves at their final buzzer.
It's going to be the last tricks for everybody.
Oh, Malto, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
Bastien going out. Oh, right into the Santa Monica Pier there.
Mark's taking an interesting approach. Kind of ran into a barnacle. Yeah. Hey! Well,
that's what I'm talking about.
I was going to say it. Oh! There we go.
Bastien Salabanzi.
I don't think we saw it on monitor. And I hate to do that to you. It's just off the monitor, but he actually tricked up the set there, up the gap.
Into the bump. It was incredible.
Backside flip across the rocks up onto the wedge. Insane. That is not a small rock gap.
What a heat that was.
So Salabanzi.
Dribble some syrup on my Johnny cake. Something sweet.
That was
some
insane.
Serious pop. Yeah.
Wow. The other guys might need to step it up big time.
We got a Salabanzi replay coming up here in the next second or two.
And why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? Look at this. He comes in. He's been working on this for a while. Beautiful tray flip.
He caught that up in the stratosphere.
Hanging on to that one,
So
cleaning that one up a little bit. And here, I think this is the backside double flip that we've all been talking about. No. Good looking tray.
Wow. Hands down.
Slight hand drag, but nonetheless. But Malto, you got to throw a little Malto in there.
Beautiful back lip right there.
Yeah, as good as Sean skated, I don't think he's going to, that right there was enough to put him in the lead.
Billy Marks getting into it.
Another great mustache.
So, Group 2 in the books for Zone 1. Yet to skate, the defending champ trying to repeat his magic. Chris Cole drops in with the rest of the crew right after this.